が綺麗どうもそして僕を見て頑張りますあのね Y'all talking time just tick away You ain't clocking hours on the day All that watch is stopping what you claim Dollar crosses real got me name Hoping God just get me out this game
Yo, you guys know what time it is. Kubera. We here. Like and subscribe. Hit the bell down so it goes to the 13-month series. It don't get you. Let's see what's going on here, man. Yo, when not to came and give God that. Just shh, be quiet. I'm very interested to see what's gonna go on, so let's just keep it moving. All right. Unlock your full potential. Chase your dreams. Life is a precious opportunity that does not come every day. At any moment could be your last. Don't waste any time. Learning begins with dreams, and dreams become reality. Oh yeah, and Brillith and that one guy had that conversation related to the surahs. I really liked how that conversation went. I thought it was food for thought for her. And she's probably internalized and carries some of that with her to this day. But alright, client 312. Your bayonet course is ready. How many hours does it take to become a combat pilot? It depends on the individual with the right attribute. It can take as little as an hour. That's it? Damn. I'm thinking like a year at least. It's an hour. This is the Matrix. Y'all gonna put some chips in my head and just be like, I know Taekwondo. Show me. That'd be sick. It could take as little as an hour, but there have been reports of mental derangement from, hey, they're the betrothed, aren't they? The ones whose souls is guaranteed immortality as long as they're engaged to a god. Yeah, they don't even need to rely on luck. They're guaranteed to be reborn. I bet they don't even know what it feels like to be afraid of annihilation. That's such an interesting concept to be afraid of, though, because like I don't know, like we don't really go through. I don't know what you believe in. I don't know where you come from. I don't know if you're religious or not, but like to be like, oh yeah, you die, you're supposed to get reincarnated as long as some BS don't happen. It's like you don't understand the concept of like your existence just being completely eradicated. Like there's no rebirth, no reincarnation. That's a very interesting fear to have. That's why they can sometimes be a bit out of touch with reality. Still, at least they uncovered a way of developing and capabilities and establish a defense system. They're also the ones who analyzed the universe's energy flow and created a base planet. Oh shit! And thanks to that, that was all thanks to a library in the God realm. The library is a collection of our knowledge, so anything that comes from it, as a result, is ours too. But they desire credit for taking all that scattered knowledge and doing something with it. It's good that their research produces good results, but the problem is it hinders us at key moments. I wonder if our fear is just like someone else's problem to them. Maybe. From the moment they got engaged, maybe they weren't really one of us anymore. Oof. You're not one of you on the God's side, the Surah side. You're not with the humans. The humans. One last God, Kurigam. Whoa, wow. One last God, Kubera. Story and art by Kurigam. Season 3, episode 136, 186. What's going on with me this morning? 186. The other side 4. I had a lot of people whisper behind my back, but I've never seen people do it right in front of us like a minute ago. Are you alright? Did it upset you? No, I'm fine. There's just a bit of a disagreement about the weapon development project. If I weren't engaged to a god, if I were just an ordinary human being, maybe this kind of conflict wouldn't even arisen. Are you saying you regret accepting a god's marriage proposal? No, I'll just have to work on building better relationships with people. I don't regret getting engaged. He's always been so considerate of me ever since we got engaged. And in all that time we've been engaged, I've never regretted it once. I seriously doubt my feelings about that will ever change. Oh. Let's keep going. Oh, whoops. Did I just close it? Oh. Alright then. Don't let what happened before bother you. People who aren't engaged to gods are bound to resent engaged people like us. Look at you, engaged people like us. We are on a superior level type B. Calm that down, man. Calm that down. They may badmouth us behind our backs, but I bet not a single one of them would turn down the opportunity to get engaged to a god if they could. I would. I'm not into that. You know, I've tried to pass the infamously difficult God test in the God realm at least 30 times. You again? If the God fires me after a year, I try again on the next test and again. Later, he was so sick of seeing me take the test, and since I was so familiar with job requirements, he just asked me to marry him. Out of the 86 times I've been proposed to, it was the least romantic one. You know what I mean? I've heard you've taken the final test quite a few times yourself. Yeah, only time we totally changed the content of the test around me was at last. Wait, he totally changed the content of the test around me at the last minute, so I kind of panicked. But he didn't even tell me I failed the test lots of times too in my first life. When I took the test, it took 40 years to pass. Can we move your house to somewhere without stairs? My arthritis is acting up. Oh man, getting old is simultaneously beautiful but very scary. The only good thing is if I passed the test just once, I was guaranteed not to be fired for 10 years. Your God sounds pretty strict. I wouldn't say strict. He just has a different concept of time, so he doesn't know studying for a test was so tough. True, gods always forget about that. Magic God ever told you to be reborn before you get too old? No, what about you? I hear it all the time. It's a miracle we're still engaged. I once waited 15 years for Agni to get back from partying. I can imagine where he probably went. Nigga, what? Look at this conversation. It's killing me. They're like, what about your God? Like, he be on his bullshit. He on some other planet. He time trapped. This conversation is actually killing me. This is hilarious. I like this. I never knew before because we've always just talked about our research since we were sent here. But we really get along well. Yeah, I wish we met earlier in the God realm. We must have always served the gods at different times. That just goes to show you how tough the test is. Being a servant to the god is no easy task. People must know that since everyone's tried the test at least once. But you constantly hear people complaining about the test being unfair or the people being accepted because they know someone are getting lucky. People who fail the test are so quick to bring down others who pass. That's just life, baby. That's just life. You know how people are. They can't pass the test because they're too stupid. So they hate on you, who actually spent like you failed multiple times and kept coming back. You kept knocking at the door. You kept trying. You deserve the position you're in. Don't listen to them. They hate. I can't stand people like that. Clowns, bozos, twerps, dweebs. Everyone used to get along so well. When did things started going wrong? It made me sad whenever a vague memory comes back of everyone laughing and hanging out together 1,000 or 2,000 years ago. Yeah. I think about that. Wait, I think about that a lot too. The night sky over here. Who's that? I can't tell that's to tell you kind of. Ashura. Oh no, maybe not. Ashura. Wait, Ashura. Ashura, where are you? I know you're badly hurt. Stop hiding. I'll give you some of my vigor. You need to recover. Oh, don't. I'm fine. Don't worry. Focus on your own recovery. Let's return to the Arhaya. Huh? But the other me's in the area are dead. How is it that you're totally fine? Oh, she's missing an arm too. Yo! Fix your arm, girl. Excuse me. Oh, God. Yaksha is always like that. He beats us up and a bit and then he just leaves because he feels bad. Haha. I knew it. That old guy's gonna get himself killed one of these days. Someone's still hold on. But how did this happen? No, it's okay. No, so who's that? So that could be. Yo, what the fuck? I'm scared. I like Aravita. Oh, wait, Aryavata? Shit. I'm sorry, guys. By the way, how did this happen? I thought a larger swarm remained with Godhover than me. Am I wrong? Well, Anata appeared and when he's so angry, I'm supposed to be second in command. How he may be a king, but how could he just stay in human form and keep? You should have run away as soon as Anata showed up. But I didn't know he was that strong. I thought he just hit me once. But when I came to, everything was destroyed. It's so unfair. He's so fast, you'd swear we both hit each other at the same time. If it weren't for the organism I hit on a nearby asteroid just in case right now, I'd be dead right now. I was really, really scared, Asura. Oh, hugging it. So he wasn't your fault. There was something seriously wrong with him. You're not the only one that feels that way. Ravana. Wait, that's Ravana? Oh wow, I'm lost. I'm lost in the sauce right now. Like, try to control yourself. It's still early. It's still early in the history of this universe. They're being adjusted. The balance between each species. Revealing too much strength at this stage would be like digging your own grave. That's why the dragons have already lost their female form and their emotions. At times like this, it's best to act weak. Let them win and play the victim. Pick a fight with those who are powerful, who like to think they're good and beat you, and let them beat you and surrender. Until that's seen as a problem of theirs. Wait, Asura, is that why you never went on any of the human hunts until now? Do you think I suddenly developed an interest in hunting humans? I told the Rakshasa to let humans know you were going to attack the planet. They were following orders from me. What? How could you? Don't get mad at me. If you trust me and go along with my plan, ultimately, the distant future, you'll have the last laugh. Hati Varuna. It's not even working. Not even right in front of the sea. Something isn't right about this place. It's Ren. At least this works, but it doesn't leave me with very many options if I'd have to defend myself. I didn't really think before coming here, what should I do now? It's probably dangerous to stay here. I'm not even sure where to go. Are you lost? Ah, yes, haha. I like Caesar's live reaction. Yaksha! I wasn't going to run away, I swear. I didn't say you were. I know you don't have anywhere to go anyway. Why does he have the scars? How can the king not even heal after a few little scars like those? You might want to hide your transcendental value. Oh, sorry, I just wanted to check something. I'd advise you not to increase your transcendental value around here unless you absolutely have to. It wouldn't help you anyways. You'll only arouse suspicion. And thankfully, it looks like no one cares yet, since you don't seem like much of a threat. Poke. Flinch. Is that all the power you've got? Even with that inside you, you're making me look bad. You're kind of making me look bad. He must know. He must know I have his heart inside me. Tremble. Don't be scared. I won't try to take it from you. I'd like to teach you a more meaningful way to use it. I like this guy. I really like him. Because I don't know. He just got good vibe, good energy. Like, he just like, no, like, I'm gonna teach you how to use it properly. Like, you're not using my heart properly. Kind of like when Kubera was to leave, like, you're wasting the power of name, maybe. But he's like, no, like, I could show you how to use it properly. He's okay. Like, maybe he understands he's not going to be alive in the future. This and down to 30. He's not going to fight against time. He's not going to fight against the fate that he's okay. He'll. I like this. I like what's going on here. I like that conversation Brillith was having with. Actually don't remember the girl. I don't know if I knew the girl's name, but that was just really interesting because it's just like it's just like girl banter about like their man or whatever, their husbands, if you will. But it's like they're actually like literally gods, but these are humans that constantly reincarnate too. So just like the conversation is just, it's weird because there's like that level of just basic human element that we can get, but then you add that fantasy to it, and it's just like, wait a minute, I can't relate to this. So that was really good. I like this chapter a lot. I want to read those extra chapters on stream. I'm gonna set that up soon, so just stay tuned for that. And then there was the finite, right? I want to kind of go through that too. So with the dragons, so with Tasaka, is it Tasaka? That was Taraka, not Tasaka, right? And like, you know, Kasak's father and whatnot, and Kasak maybe. So we'll see. But anyways, you guys have yourselves a mighty fine day. If you got this far, I appreciate it, and we'll be back with some Kubera content. Ain't going anywhere. There you go.
In my drugs, pour it in my cup, sitting in my darkness with my ghouls, we pouring up. I don't really give a fuck, I don't really have a say. You tell me that I suck until you get up out my face. You got tears in your eyes, looking like a